16 playoff bracket, overcoming adversity along the way. And now, two teams battle for that gold championship trophy in the building here tonight. Which side will have their dreams come true? Welcome to SoFi Stadium, the home of the LA Rams and Chargers, right here in Inglewood, California. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit, and this is it. This football season's ultimate game. Time to find out who's going to emerge as national champion. The kickoff team is out there, and you can feel the energy. One game to determine the national championship. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so a touchback will start at the 25.
Anytime a quarterback and a receiver are in sync, you got a chance to make a very successful play. Great job here by the offense.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. Here's the handoff. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
That play was perfectly defended. You know, sometimes as an offense and offensive coordinator, you hit a wall, and it's time to mix some things up on what you show the defense.
Opening drive challenge for this offense in this championship game. They face third down here. Looks right for a quick completion. That'll pick up a first down, spotted at the 38.
Well, I've always said I think this quarterback all year long has been able to be as consistent as any quarterback in the country. And when you get the third down, you've got to trust that he's going to make the right decision and throw an accurate ball to give you a chance at a first down. There's another example of it right there.
The Buckeyes will have first and 10 here. They'll give it to the back. Breaks free. They bring him down, but a big chunky yardage on the play.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, it really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Pressure is coming. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
One way to slow down a very gifted quarterback is to be able to get pressure on him. Right now, the defense coordinator is doing a great job of mixing up the looks, and the defense is winning the line of scrimmage, and I think it's really impacting this quarterback's rhythm.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. They don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
He'll drop back here on third down. Running out of time in the pocket. Buckeyes will line up to punt it away. No fair catch, looking to make a return here. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. Bracing here for a heavy blitz. And the single back takes the handoff. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fit, holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Second down after that previous play. Scanning the field, it's Nicholson. Quick throw to his receiver. He makes the grab. It's a nice gain. It'll move the football up to the 27.
A nice throw and a great catch by another Alabama wide receivers. That's really where we are anymore with Alabama. You just come to expect great receivers like this. You think back in recent years to Amari Cooper and Jerry Jeudy, Jalen Waddle, Devontae Smith. The list goes on and on. Boy, they've got some great-looking receivers on this squad.
They're moving the receiver now before the snap. Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. Tackled at the 44, but good enough for a first down.
I love that they continue to go back to this talented wide receiver. That's back-to-back plays with big gains, and it's not surprising. Like I said, the scouting report all week long, we heard about this guy's ability to make plays against this defense, and the quarterback and the receiver right now have a nice rhythm going.
Set up, here's second down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Tight end makes the grab. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Dropping back, it's Nicholson. Caught quickly, fighting him off. They get him to the ground, but it's first down now at the 28.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. Using his legs here. Looking for the end zone, has a lane. Touchdown, Alabama. They draw first blood in this national title game.
Wow, 1 minute this quarterback is surveying the field for an open receiver. The next, he's pulling it down, tucking the football, and putting into the end zone for a touchdown himself.
And it's 7-0 after the BAT. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. First down, they're going to throw the ball. He finds the running back in the flat. But the play loses yardage. Very tough second down coming up now.
You know, he had nobody open downfield because of great coverage there by this defense. But what I love to see is how they run to the ball. He checks it down, and this guy's got nowhere to go. It's a big loss.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Looking for his big tight end. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. They bring him down to the 38. That's good enough for first down.
Okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
The shotgun handoff here. Fights off the defender. And they've got him, the defense, with a tackle for loss to wrap up the first quarter of play. So Alabama will take the lead into the quarter break here. So both teams settling in this battle for the national championship through one quarter. Let's check out the game summary. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Receiver makes the grab. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage yet.
Well, the quarterback has just too much time against this zone. There's not enough pressure. It's allowing him to sit back and pick apart this zone defense.
The offense facing a tough conversion here. 3rd and long from the 42. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. Lets it fly to the wideout. Catch made in space, look out. And they get the conversion there. Set up now first down at the 38.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Catch made on the right side. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. The Buckeyes will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. He keeps it on a design run. Has a path to the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State. They begin to fight back here in this championship game.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
And he knocks through the PAT. The PAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Long kickoff, no chance for a return. It'll be a touchback. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. They reached the end zone the last time out. Try to do the same thing here. They'll run it here.
Hat on the hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
second and 7 at the 4-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. Back to pass. It's Nicholson. Throws it to the right. He's got his man wide open. They bring him down, but a huge gain. They cross midfield to the 49.
You know, Chris, you think about it, efficiency has always kind of been the description of a great Alabama quarterback. And think about the playmakers that they've had over the last few years at this position. Jalen, Tua, Bryce Young recently. Just a different level of quarterback play and really gives this offense an edge to it.
Going to scramble now. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in the run game, and he's able to do that right here.
Second down play coming up. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, what a grab! Touchdown! He wins the foot race to the end zone.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
PAT puts him in front by 7. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Offense comes back onto the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? Looking out throwing here to start the drive. He fires downfield. Oh, the pass is picked off. Breaks into the open. He'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Boy, great hands by the defender to take that ball away and pretty much steal it from the intended receiver. I don't know if I'd be targeting that defender very many more times.
So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. Takes the handoff and he'll head left. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. Still no answer for this offense.
This is such a well-designed play here, Chris. The offensive line opens things up initially, but you can see the speed of the back and the effort by the receivers not to be selfish. These guys are blocking downfield, and that's why he got that ball to the end zone.
And this won't be returnable out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The shotgun running play call. Football comes out. Defense makes the recovery, a turnover.
That is tough for the ball carrier here because not only does he take a big hit, but now you're about to get an earful from your coach on the sideline after that turnover.
So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the second and third down coming up.
The game makes it second and medium. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Third and short now for the offense from the +25. Already in field goal range, but can they convert, keep the drive going? Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Looks like Alabama will have the first down. Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Defense looking to bring heavy pressure here. There's the handoff. They finally stop him, but a solid play sets him up. 1st and goal at the 9. Timeout is called to duck strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. The offense trying to cap a really impressive first half, trying to punch it in here and build on this lead before halftime. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Off the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 11. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. Ball sits at the 2-yard line for 3rd and goal. Design quarterback line. Touchdown, tied. This offense cannot be stopped.
Oh, man, these guys will not be stopped. You're talking about putting up points before halftime, and they're really putting some distance on the scoreboard. This defense is officially reeling.
And the PAT is good. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get his top and preserve that momentum. First play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. The pass rush closing in. The Buckeyes begin to crank up the tempo a bit. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. He's swarmed by the defense. Offense sets the formation. It's 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He's running out of time here. He's looking to scramble. Quick spin on the run. Breaking free at midfield. And he will head out of bounds after a huge pickup on the ground.
Well, here's a quarterback that just takes control for himself. Picking up some nice yards when nothing else is there. This guy's a real threat.
Time running down. Just 1 play left here in the half. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. And the offense spends their final timeout of the half here to talk strategy. So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes out of the field. We'll see if he's got the leg from 49 yards out. And he's got it from 49 yards out. What a powerful kick. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Buckeyes will kick this away to start the second half. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Running game. Let's see if they can take to the air now to start the third quarter. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. Second down and 11. Looking to throw. It's Nicholson. On the move now. Gets rid of it on the move. Caught. Completion.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
The offense now facing a third and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Press coverage now from the secondary. On third down, he drops to throw. Looking for a deep completion. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Finally, they make the tackle, but this defense reeling after a huge explosive play.
Chris, I love this attitude here. Very first drive in the national championship in the second half. See a one-on-one matchup, trust your quarterback and receiver, and take shots downfield.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. And the single back takes the handoff. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Defensive coordinator looking to bring some pressure. The pocket breaking down. Caught in the flat by the running back. Breaks into the clear. Headed for the end zone. Touchdown, Alabama. They are pouring it on now. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. On the kickoff is hammered, sails out the back of the end zone for a touchback. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Looking to throw it deep. Catch made, a lot of space now. He's in the clear. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air. The Buckeyes come to the line looking to crank up the tempo.
Well, it doesn't take long to figure out what kind of adjustments they made at halftime. Here we are, the very first series to start the second half in the championship game, and they're taking shots downfield. They clearly see matchups they want to take advantage of.
Offense in hurry-up mode.
Well, I would just stick with this RPO. That's a really solid game, and it's plays like this that eventually make that defense collapse down. Then you can pull it and hit a big play through the air to your receiver.
The Buckeyes churn out another first down. Crucial red zone play coming up. They'll run the option. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
And the defense is all over the option on this play. That play didn't have a chance from the beginning.
Important second down play coming up. They're going to run it. It tests the middle, but gets stuffed. That run goes nowhere.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. It's nearly picked off. He couldn't hold on to it. Don't expect that from such a reliable defender. Brings up 4th down, though.
I know ultimately that feels like a good defensive play, but it's really not. They had a chance to keep points off the board, and now the offense has a chance to kick a field goal by that missed opportunity and dropping that interception.
Still down by double digits in the third quarter. They're going to go for it on 4th down. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Bringing pressure. Running with purpose. Tough to show, but a sophomore quarterback to pick up the first down himself. Buckeyes line up with a 1st and goal. First and goal, they'll try to run it in. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes. That's a crucial response by this offense, but still plenty of work to do here in the third quarter.
Well, I love that they're still fighting and competing. You can tell they've made some adjustments at half and try to get them back into this game. And that score is a great start.
Empty backfield now, and they go for 2. He's looking to throw. Defense is coming after him. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
A great job here by the defense on this conversion. Nice heads-up play to prevent the 2-point try.
Ohio State, 16.
And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. Jam the receivers at the snap. They pick up 4, so 2nd down and 6 coming up.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here, keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. He's got the first and still going. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. And that run, good for first down yardage. The drive moves on. The back's got it. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just for 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Pressure is coming. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. Brought down after a short return. But the interception gives the offense the football at the 40.
Boy, just when it looked like they had complete control of the national championship, they turned the ball over. The only real mistake they could have made to give their opponent a chance to get back into the game, and they've done it.
They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Chris, great job here by this defense. They're trying to bounce this to the outside, take advantage of his speed in the backfield, but no chance at all. The defensive speed, ability to diagnose the play, blows it up.
Rough start to the drive. They lose 4. Makes it now 2nd down and 14. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Lets it go quickly. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. So Alabama will take the lead into the quarter break here. We're just 1 quarter away from crowning a national championship. Let's check out the game summary so far. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this 3rd down. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone with a first down to 17. The Buckeyes will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here.
Timeout, Ohio State.
The Buckeyes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. They're going to run it here. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6. No huddle here for the offense. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. So here we go, 3rd down. Defense needs a stop here, trying to force a field goal attempt. Spins away from defenders. He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a 1st and goal now. Buckeyes will line up here on 1st down and goal. It's a quick grab. Touchdown, Ohio State. This offense really clicking. Well, the call was sort of predictable, Kirk, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down in the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust. He's going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up into the air. He can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come up with 6.
Snags a quick throw. The 2-point try is good, so the lead is down to 11. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. That one sails out of the back of the end zone with the touchback. The Crimson Tide offense onto the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. It's press coverage now from these DBs. They'll hand it off. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
So the running play stopped on first down, brings up 2nd and 10 from their 25. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. Will not be brought down. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You've got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
Leaning on the run game here late. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Well, how fitting for him to get another nice carry here because it's been that kind of game in the national title. We knew coming in that he was going to be showcased. I didn't think he would have this kind of performance on this big of a stage, but he has, and a big reason why they're going to win this national title.
Here's the 2nd down play. QB keeper all the way. He stopped, but he gets a first down.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. Defense showing blitz here. Oh, it's a reverse. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
I'm a fan of any time you can get the ball into his hands, I think it's a win. Didn't go for a huge amount of yards, but it's the threat of what it potentially can do, and it gives him another opportunity to get his hands on the football.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. That's a design quarterback keeper. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today. This is a big 3rd down play coming up. If they can get the stop, you have to believe we'd see a timeout. He keeps it on the design run. Stopped on 3rd for no gain. Going to be 4th and 1 now.
The offense has had really good rhythm in this drive, running the ball, throwing the football. Seems like every play has been positive yards until that stop right there by the defense.
Bit of a gamble here. Offense going for it on 4th down. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. And now the offense will call a timeout. Something the coach didn't like about this. Crucial play coming up. They need a yard here on 4th down to keep this drive alive. Back to throw. It's Nicholson. Moves the football to the 30. Good enough for a first down. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon.
That's why you practice and work on these routes. When you get to a fourth down, you trust the receiver to run not only a good route, but know exactly where he needs to go to be able to get the distance for that first down.
And here's the handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. And the offense will just take a knee. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. So a tough 3rd and long on the 10th play of the drive. And that knee should do it. We have our national champions.